To make this lovely edging, add 6 stitches to the number of stitches you cast on for your project, and then knit the first 3 stitches of every row. Then work in a stitch pattern of your choice. In my case, it's going to be a seed stitch, also known as moss stitch in the UK. And when you get to the last 3 stitches of the row, bring the yarn to the front of the work and slip these 3 stitches purlwise. That means we insert the tip of the right needle into the stitch from right to left, like this. After the first row, it might seem a bit funny to knit the first stitch because the yarn is not attached to that stitch. Just ignore it and wrap the tip of the right needle with the yarn as you normally do, even though it forms a strand over there at the back of the work. Once you knit the first stitch, don't pull the yarn to eliminate that strand. We need it to make sure the edging is long enough to accommodate for the gauge of the fabric of the main stitch pattern. So once you knit the first stitch, go on and knit the second and the third stitches, and then work in the stitch pattern of the main fabric until you get to the last 3 stitches. Then bring the yarn to the front of the work and slip these 3 stitches from the left needle to the right needle and do it purlwise. As you repeat these simple steps, you will notice that there is a lovely I-cord forming at each side of the fabric, and this I-cord looks the same on both sides of the work. As you work a few rows, you will see that these strands, they show and they don't look nice, but don't worry. Simply pull the edging away from the fabric every now and then, and do it on both sides of the work, and then pull the edging down like this, and you will notice that the strands disappear and the stitches become bigger, because the yarn of the strand, that extra yarn, it redistributes between the stitches of the edging, making it longer. So we can add this edging to any stitch pattern. We can add it to stockinette stitch and it looks nice, especially on the wrong side of the work. But of course, this type of selvedges looks best when we add it to a textured stitch pattern, because the texture of the stitch pattern, like seed stitch or garter stitch, it provides a great contrast to the sleekness of the I-cord. When it is time to bind off stitches, bind off the first 3 stitches as knits and the last 3 stitches as purls. For more details about this method, go to tenrose.com/slipped-I-cord-selvedges. Happy knitting, my friend. I'll talk to you in the next tutorial.